Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we'll be taking a look at the Iron Man Mark 7 Iron Man suit. So this suit differs from the one we took a look at quite a while ago because not only do we get this really awesome HUD, which my resolution is too big for by the way, but you get certain things like being able to change weapons using a machine gun, able to use your thrusters, and fly around with much greater accuracy than the original mod, as well as have some awesome sound effects, and there's plenty of other awesome features that we'll be taking a look at. The armor looks really freaking sweet, this HUD looks really awesome, and you also get this awesome targeting system that you can use to launch homing rockets by pressing G. We'll take a closer look at every single thing in this mod, but just so you guys know, this is what the Repulsor looks like. I have to say, it's pretty damn potent. This definitely looks like an upgrade in every single way to the original Iron Man mod, and I can't wait to show you guys all the features in great detail. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. But if anyone did suggest this, they'll be down below. If you want to suggest a mod, please do in the comment section down below or my Discord page in the description. Let's take a closer look now at the Iron Man Mark 7 suit mod. What's up guys? How's it going? Check out my new tattoo. Hopefully you can see that. Wait, let me... okay. Yeah. I just got this. I also got this really cool nose piercing that the guy gave me a really small ring. I'll zoom in, see if you guys can see that. This is the Iron Man Mark 7 mod. Very cool. As you guys saw in the overview, quite a huge difference from the original mod, which I think has no relevance to this. But this is just a brand new mod in its own. And here's something cool. Check it out. It actually does give you the Iron Man suit when you put it on. So it's in the swept right here. As you can see, when you change, you instantly go into the suit, which is really awesome. You have some bars down there, but unfortunately my resolution is quite high, and it appears that everything's too tiny. But I imagine those meters are important for something. We have an altitude bar, we have a velocity meter, we also have a relative altitude. We also have a current weapon, because you can change weapon by pressing E and left click? Silly me guys, pressing Alt and E will change your weapon. We have fire extinguisher, machine gun, missiles, lasers. So we got quite a good array of things going on here. This is definitely a fully featured suit, but we'll go off with the basic ones. We'll start off with the Repulsor. I spawned Odessa here, and yes guys, this is the targeting system. It even tells you what the NPC is. Yeah, you're not going to be saying that in a minute. And then we have the Repulsor. Now, the Repulsor is interesting. You press left click. As you can see, we're good to go. And this, well, it's just a beam. It just illuminates everything. But this is a targeting system for good reason. Right click releases the Repulsor. And just like that, we get great results. By great results, I mean killing Odessa, because anything involving that is a great result in my book. Also, you can press R to initiate the thrusters. What does this look like in third person? It looks a little silly, but that's okay because we're not going to be doing it in third person. We'll be doing it in first person. And you can kind of maneuver around. It's actually really slow, but you press shift. This gives you the boost that you really need, and you can just fly around to your heart's content, guys. Using the altitude and the velocity meters over there, you can get a relativistic idea of how fast and how high you're going. The detail that was put into this mod is, I think, what really sets it apart from the regular superhero mods. It is still a bit tedious to fly around, like it's a bit interesting, but once you get to your required altitude, press R to deactivate the jets, and you drop down where you want to go. Now guys, using Alt and mouse button, we can use the current weapon, because you'll notice, left click, that's the repulsor beam, but to use the current weapon, you hold Alt and then left click, and this is the machine gun. So Odessa, what do you say, man? You want some machine gun? Wow, I'm actually surprised that insta-killed him. Okay, hold up. How strong is this? Barney, don't let me down. Wow, that's pretty intense. Okay, guys, let's spawn something that's actually hard to kill. How about this guy? Okay, maybe not him. How about this guy? Okay, we can't kill that either. Find this dude. Oh, shoot. Wow, pretty damn quick. Okay, he wasn't really much better than Odessa. In fact, he was probably worse. But the machine gun is very strong. You can even use this in the air. So while you're moving around, you can just, you know, use a machine gun while you're flying around like some crazy maniac that you are in a weird Iron Man suit. Alright guys, next up, we're going to use the missiles now. Holding down G, you can set targets And once your targets have been set, release the G key, and you will unleash Hellfire. Now guys, be very wary that you do have a finite amount of rockets. You cannot keep using this. We're now going to fly up into the sky, get some good distance, and see how it looks from here. So we don't need to really target every single one of them. I mean, as you guys can see, oh, life vitals critical. Okay, we're dying actually. I don't know how that's... Anyway, here we go. Oh, that is so freaking cool. I love it. Okay, so our rockets came back. It looks like the rockets do refuel, but that's pretty much how the rockets work in a nutshell. Such an awesome freaking ability. So let's kick it up a notch. We're now going to switch to the missile. We just plop a missile right down in front of us. Oh, there we go. That looks a lot better. Okay, so yeah, once again, to use these, you press Alt and left click. These use your rocket reserve, which is exactly what those missiles do when we target people. But I find that this is kind of useless because you can just use the G mechanic to lock onto things and then also have a different weapon equipped at the same time. But I digress. This is still a really cool feature if you just want to access rockets and just shoot, well, bombs down on people, I guess. You do have to wait for it to come back though. It does take a little while, but not too long. Next up, guys, we have the laser, which is this. I'm guessing it's not the same as the laser we originally have in left click. I'm pretty sure this is a laser that will actually damage people, but what do you say we find out? Odessa never gets old, man. I love killing this guy. Laser, let's test it out. Yup, this is not your ordinary laser, or maybe it is depending on what your definition of a laser is. This is the laser that kills you. Holding down Alt and left click completely just singes him to an absolute crisp, and it's beautiful. Look, you can even play with his body. The fun never ends with Odessa. And then, of course, compared to the Repulsor beam, it, yeah, does that. Next up, guys, we have the Fire Extinguisher. Now, I don't know if this really works. We're gonna have to make a fire to really see. But, that's a pretty good fire extinguisher if you ask me. What does it do to NPCs, though? Are you feeling it now, Odessa? You feeling the extinguishment? That's not a word. But it is now because I made it one. Okay, so it does nothing to NPCs, all jokes aside. Let's now spawn a fire and see if we can put out the flames. Alright guys, how to whip out the Infinity Gauntlet for this one. But this should give us a good test. And hopefully, if we can get to it. Oh, and look at that! It actually does work. That's what I like to see. Also guys, before I forget, if you go ahead and press Alt and G, I don't know why I'm lagging so bad. Press Alt and G, it'll just target anyone. What's that say? It says, oh, release Alt to release targets. And bam, there you go. So you don't even really need to fully aim, just hold down Alt and G, and you'll just destroy anything that is near you. Next up guys, holding down B. This will, well, it's interesting. It just says it'll shoot targets. Oh, that's nice. That's actually really cool. So it shoots like crossbow bolts, it sounds like. And it just completely annihilates them. Alright guys, now it's time to lay it all on the line. We're gonna go up pretty high. And what is that? You guys see that? That's our HUD up there. What the? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, now we're going to do something very interesting. We're going to press H, and H is going to drop 10 bombs. And I mean, look, they weren't even really that close and they still died, so that is tremendously powerful. And you know what? I feel like a stealth bomber or something. Like, I don't even feel like I'm wearing a suit. Just dropping bombs, you know, doing my thing. Really, really cool, though. I love all the diverse effects you can get with even just the most basic things. Like, I mean, there's like 5 things you can do with just the bombs, but look at that. If you want a nice even spread, you got that going for you. And guys, that's pretty much all the abilities that this Iron Man suit can give you. I gotta admit, there's quite a few new additions compared to the old suit, and this definitely, in my book, is much better. But we're gonna go ahead and drop some bombs on these motherfrickers, and it's gonna get lit AF up in here, fam. Real talk. Okay, that's as much of that as I'm going to use. No more cringe stuff. Let's just drop some bombs. And they're all... Oh my god, that's insane how far they flew. But that's how you get rid of Odessa. Put on a Mark 7 and you'll be pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. If you did like this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe to see more videos just like this. Also, leave suggestions down in the comment section down below to let me know what you want to see in the next video. Or you could join my Discord page, which is also in the description, as well as all the mods used in this video, and we can hang out there for a little bit. Sometimes I drop in, I say hey, it'll be pretty damn sweet. Anyway, you guys know the drill. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, farewell. Thank you guys so much for watching it to the absolute end. If you do want to see the last video I did, it'll be on the left. If you want to see a random video on the channel, it'll be on the right.